this is when I came in for interactive reading, and it was on Thursday. So that's day 4. So the kids are retelling the story. And again, we're just going to watch for what went well. What went well. Okay.
Ask them. They don't know what you want. Is it a little squid or
So they're doing what we do every Thursday and what we do during the whole year. What we've done the whole year is introduce the vocabulary before we read the book, just like I would. So they have gotten very well at imitating me.
So I like the way that she just has control of the group and you're just there for support.
She's very independent.
And you do a really good job of not taking over.
I think that's the hardest thing, being patient.
Because she'll look for you, she kind of looks to you for a little bit of advice and you just kind of you nod and then that works really good. You turn this down a little bit. There we go.
So, and she's doing, she's stating them and also asking them. So if she doesn't know what it is, she always has her friends to help her.
Good. And as I was watching all of the kids there, they're all just they're engaged, they're all paying attention.
And the nice thing is, just like I model waiting, they do it too.
Yeah, that's great.
It really helps to.
So she's retelling the story, but I like that you just are accepting whatever she was saying from that page. So she's reading, but I think sometimes it wasn't the exact words.
They weren't. And I think it's important not to correct them because then they know that they're doing it. It's their book. It's not my book.
Perfect, yeah. And that's what I think the beauty of the interactive reading is.
We've done this previously, and they always try to read how I read. And I noticed that sometimes they forget what page to turn it. So I was like, if you turn it towards you, so I've tried to model turning it towards me, and then following it, and then turning it around for them.
Oh, okay. So they were trying to read it because you can read over, and they show it all the time.
And I can see that's not what I want you to do. So why don't I do what I want you to do?
So you've been modeling reading it this way and then turning it
to show the pictures.
Oh, okay.
So they know what direction.
Yeah, because that's really easy to get mixed up when they do that. And that's a pretty long book, I was thinking.
It is a long book.
But they are doing so good. So how did you pick the vocabulary from that book?
Like, these are animals they probably haven't seen before. Maybe they ate them at a restaurant, but they've never seen a picture of them in the book. So I just picked the animals that were in the book.
Nice. Well, and I like that they're not just simple. There's squid, sea turtles, shrimp. So it shows those high expectations that they can learn those. Now she's retelling the story.
And the nice thing about it is that they use them in the classroom. They're like, oh, is that a clamshell? I'm like, oh.
Nice.
They know what it is.
Nice. Yeah, I was impressed that they were all able to do that. And I just love how they're engaged. You asked them what happened so that you checked for understanding, because with just retelling the story, then really happened because the gist of it is that they were all ended up inside the whale.
They did, and some of them understood it, some of it didn't. Some of them didn't, but at the end of the week they did. All of them knew that the whale was the biggest thing in the ocean.
Okay, so here comes. So I also like that you let them know what was going to happen, that you weren't going to have time for all of them.
Yeah.
But that they would have
They will always have a chance to read, and if they don't have a chance to read at story time, they can read at circle time, and even during playtime if they want to read me the book.
Oh,
They always
awesome.
have that option.
Good.
So it's nice.
I like that this little girl, you can just see the confidence that she has when she gets to do this, and I'm just thinking, what a nice life lesson to have, that I can do this. School is, it's just,
It's something I can do, and it's something attainable. I love the way that they feel that way. They're like, I can do this. It's very nice
Yeah.
for them to have their confidence.
well, and I think that one of the things about preschool is so important is just to get that love of books, but then the love of school. That school's a place where I can do well.
I belong, and I can do this, and reading is not hard for me. I can do it.
Perfect.
Setting them up for success in kindergarten.
You can just look at when you see her face.
She's so happy.
She is. You can just see the joy on her face that she gets the opportunity to be the teacher.
What did that page say? Bigger than the shrimp.
And so that was perfect that because she was all caught up, I think, in just the whole being the teacher and showing it, that she didn't read it. And so you just kind of prompted her to do that.
Let's pay attention to our friends. What is it?
It's nice that you're aware of what the other kids are doing without taking your attention off of her. Because so that's very good.
Sometimes
just
all
knowing.
it takes is a little
Yeah,
rub on the back.
exactly.
And they're
Perfect.
back into it.
I just love it. After she's finished showing the picture, then and shows it to them, there's just that little smile there.
These
She's
are the
just
things I
enjoying it.
miss. I don't even notice this stuff when I'm teaching it, because we do it. It's a routine.
Right.
And I don't even notice the joy in their faces on what they're.
Yeah. So
what they're
that's
doing.
why it's really nice to watch the video.
It is.
Awesome. Cool.